Thanks, Dean. Yeah, myself and Scott, we arrived last night at Rosso's and, you know, the 4Xs were out, even the rum came out, and the language, the attitude. You only find that true blue Aussie spirit in the outback, like in Bundaberg. He called us, he's like, oh, here are the superstars, but we're not. You must remember, it is you everyday people, the mums and dads, the grandparents that built this nation from nothing into what we have today. And it's up to us if we're going to restore it. So my name is Lachlan Lade. I'm the registered lobbyist for the Australian Lobby Group. I'm from a family of cane farmers. I left the farm at 17. A decade later, I returned to my roots. And yeah, my father, a man of constant action, he now drives the local school bus. My mum, I was raised in a traditional Aussie family. Mum stayed home. She helped us with the homework, packed the lunches, good mentor, and really set us up for life. But I do tell you, rural Australia breeds a different kind of Australian, a bit like Rosso and Trevor were with last night. So I spent politically a number of years with the valueless Liberal Party. And frankly, yeah, I was sneered at by my peers, but I never let the mob direct my decision making, as is the same for you. That's why you're here today. When the Liberals abandoned every value they were supposed to stand by, and Labor salivated at their opportunity to increase the collectivisation of our country. For the greater good, of course, though. You see, I will say plainly, Albanese, the spineless communist trader, Australia is under a hostile regime. And the job required before us is a total cleansing of the halls of power. The first year of any third alternative must utterly gutter the establishment. There is only going to be one opportunity to bring down that entire rotting edifice. And it is we who don't get paid by the taxpayer, yet build everything we have with our own hands. Those who wait before the sun, who put in the hard work that keeps this country breathing, that are to do it. I know that many of us could run this country better than those dunces down in Canberra, because we know what real life and work looks like. Small businesses actually make up 98% of this nation. We are the engine room that keeps the nation breathing, yet we are in an abusive relationship with our government. Look at payroll tax in Queensland. Once your wages for your employees surpass 1.3 million, roughly 20 to 25 employees, you are punished. Hire another worker, give someone full-time pay, you're punished. This is not a tax on profit, it is a tax on employment. It is a cold, calculated destruction of Australian growth and opportunity. Payroll tax obviously has got to go. But then there is the more silent strangulation. The red tape in this nation, federally, there is a cost of $160 billion just on federal compliance. That is more than our Medicare and federal school budgets combined, just to keep those useless bureaucrats employed. Now, big conglomerates, they can obviously absorb the costs. They have armies of lawyers, but every form is a weight on your back. It has become your second job. Up to 10 hours per week for small businesses is spent just filling out those forms for government compliance. And there are amazing people who have contributed and made this their home. But now it has become about the entire extended family and the visa. Business has become a means to residency, not livelihood. And they hire their own family, their own ethnic group, and keep it within their community. Nepotism, in-group preferences are very real. You have to call out what your eyes perceive. When we go to 7-Eleven, we know who predominantly works there. And Aussies, we're being told to just work harder, that the kids don't know how to work anymore. But the reality is that the regime is importing cheap labour with poor English, and who undercut our kids because they hire amongst their own. It is replacement. Migrant-owned businesses are overwhelmingly, some by up to 70%, to hire their own. And the irony I see now, we have government employees posting on Reddit forums, which is a left-wing generally forum, that the diversity of their office is all gone. They are now all Indian and they all speak their own language, and now I'm the only Australian. Well, you reap what you sow. Communicate and mobilise what we actually could accomplish without those parasites sucking on our neck. So, well done of you all being here today. We have one last chance to save Australia. Labor must go and the whole rotten regime with it. Keep rallying and mobilising.